All right. We're back again. All right. Doing something positive. Back again. Another day. Try to reach another goal. Shout out to everybody that has donated previously to this worthy cause. All right. We have a goal where every day we've been going live to where we're trying to reach $100. All right. Shout out to everybody that has donated. Shout out to everybody that has participated. All right. And assisting me on my path to more greatness and more positivity. All right. Keeping me in a positive place, in a positive state. So that way I don't have too many things to worry about. All right. I have humbly received all of those donations gratefully. And I thank each and every one of you. All right. But we are back at it again today to reach our goal. All right. So I'm glad that you're stopping in. We got some people that are dropping in. Shout out to the 4 people that have entered this chat. All right. You're looking good, man. Love your videos. You are very smart. Jack M, thank you for your positivity. Thank you for coming in the live, saying some good things, having some good things to say. We got 8 people in the chat. All right. Shout out to these 8 blessed people in the chat. All right. God loves a cheerful giver. All right. The more you give, the more God will bless you and give to you. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You might have gone too far with this one. Okay. Well, if you feel that way, I appreciate your honesty. All right. I appreciate your honesty. But I definitely do have a goal to reach. So if you would not like to participate in that, that's understandable. If you feel that I went too far with that one, that's also understandable. But there's nothing that God, can't do for people in a time of need when, they're trying to accomplish a goal and they know that God will come through for them. All right. So some way, somehow, God's going to come through, because even when people help you and even when people do things for you, it's still God. Somebody could do something for you right now and give it to you. It's still coming through God. So you could say, I understand. I'm not going to, beat a dead horse. You already said fair enough. So we're going to leave that alone and we're going to leave that where it is. But the truth still stands. God will work a miracle for those who believe. And I do believe that I'm in a position to where I need a miracle and God will work one for me. All right. I have a goal to where I am trying to reach $100, and I believe that I will be able to do that in this live stream. All right. So thank you for, just leaving it where it is. Everybody's more than welcome to have their opinion as long as they don't go too far. And this is how you handle things. This person felt one way. I felt another way. We left it where it is, and there's no negativity, no more negativity that has to come with it. And there really wasn't any negativity to begin with. All right, there's no negativity in someone stating their opinion or how they feel, but it just it revolves around where it's going to go after that. Since I like to see myself as a mature individual, and I'm sure Remember Him likes to see themselves as a mature person as well, because they obviously just said fair enough, and you can't even argue with that. And I'm pretty sure they said the same thing. That's why they said fair enough. So shout out to Remember Him. All right, if you'd like to send a donation, Remember Him. That would be a great thing. That would be greatly appreciated. All right. People can change. Yes, they can. People can change. People can change for the better, but it has to be something that is wanted. All right. It has to be something that is wanted. The person has to want to change. He said, hi, Drutube. Yo, Jenny Loke, what up? Jenny Loke in the building. Shout out to you, Jenny. Shout out to Jack M. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to Shay Miracle in the building. We got 24 people in the chat. All right. Hope everybody's enjoying their Friday and having a blessed day, a great day. All right. Everybody hit that like button. But I mean, God does love those who give. All right. So people who give, God definitely is going to, you know, shine blessings down on you, shine love down on you, because God's already giving to us. So when he sees us support each other, when he sees us give to each other, it warms his heart. You know, it uplifts his spirit, makes him feel better about us and better about everyone overall. All right. I've super chat $2 in the past, but I can't now. That's fine. You know, that the fact that you're here and the fact that, you know, you're taking time out of your day to be here, that's enough support. You know, your time and energy, that's also a form of money on a spiritual level. So the fact that you're here giving what you can is greatly appreciated. You know, I am very well aware of that. So thank you for your $2 super chat in the past. All right. That was greatly appreciated when received. And thank you for reiterating the fact that you've already donated, the fact that you supported my channel and you're still here showing support to my channel is a great thing. All right. We got T. Ted Westo, Camo Ham in the building. What's up, Drew? Shout out to you. Yo, shout out to you, fam. All right. Shout out to Camo Ham in the building. All right, T. Ted Westo. All right, what's good? What's really good on this Friday afternoon? All right, you know, we got a little cook up happening. All right. We got a little cook up happening. We got some donations happening. We got some love, some support happening. People dropping by to, you know, show some love and support to the channel. It's Westbrook Michael. Okay, cool. Word. Shout out to you, fam. Switched up the handle, I see. That's what's up. Shout out to you on this fantastic Friday. Jack M said, Drew, you're the man. Yo, Jack M, I appreciate that. Thank you. Likewise, you know, this is a space for us to feel great. This is a space for us to do our best, you know. Shout out to everybody in the chat on this fantastic Friday. All right, we're only 8 minutes in almost, and we already got 12 people and 5 likes. Shout out to David Perez, all right, New York City in the B.I. Ilden, all right, representing. One love to you, my G. Likewise, salute to you, David Perez. All right, we got NYC in the building. Hope everybody's enjoying their day, all right, having much peace and prosperity. Yo, we got my man Greg coming in. Couldn't support yesterday, but here is to you. Yo, thank you, Greg, for the $10 super chat. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Yo, we got MD in the building. I just got done watching one of your videos. Happy Friday. Yo, MD, happy Friday to you, all right? You have stepped on the scene, and this Friday just got a whole lot happier. Welcome to the chat, MD. Shout out to you. Thank you for always showing some love in the comments and showing some support to my channel, watching videos, interacting with the channel. I greatly appreciate that. MD, shout out to you. But Greg, thank you for the $10 super chat. You couldn't support yesterday, but it's all good because you're here showing some support today, and that's all that counts. How much you get for the super chat. You know, when people super chat, I get a portion of it. YouTube most likely gets majority of it. When someone sends me like $10 or $20, I get most likely 40% of it, and YouTube gets the rest. So, you know, they give out a you know, less than half, kind of like a little less than half. But it's still greatly appreciated. Anybody that would like to make sure that I get their, you know, donation or their support that they have for me in full, you know, you can send it to my Cash App or my PayPal. Yo, I understand, everybody. I understand. But, you know, YouTube, they have to get their cut too. You know, they allow us to use this platform for free. So, you know, they have a fee that they have to charge, so that way they can get their money. But it is messed up because they already don't pay us what we're truly owed. All right, they already don't. They are some criminals. Yes, they are. Well, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I'll let y'all say that. I'll let y'all speak the truth for me. I don't need them coming after me anymore. I appreciate YouTube and what they're allowing me to do. So I'm just going to keep it at that. Yeah, they got to make it somehow. Yes, they do. It still is some BS. It still is some BS. But, they got to get their cut as well. All right. Even from people, who obviously need it. But that's neither here nor there. But Greg is still greatly appreciated. And now you know. If you don't know, now you know. So if you have Cash App or PayPal, you know what? I forgot. I still have to get a Zelle. I did not set up a Zelle yet. I'm just a little disappointed in that. That slipped my mind. I had to take care of some other things. I had to call and make sure that, I had to see about some other things when I got done my live yesterday. So I did not get to set up my Zelle yet, but I will be setting up my Zelle as soon as this live is over. I promise you that. I had to call and see about some jobs, and I had a couple phone interviews. And once I got off the phone, I had forgot to make sure that I set up the Zelle payment. So I did not get to do that, but I will set up the Zelle payment as soon as I get the chance, the payment method. So I'm going to write that down again and hope that I don't forget. But my Cash App is $DRUUIL. It's in the title. Anybody that wants to donate to my Cash App is DRUUILL, $DRUUILL. It's in the title of the video. So that is a great way to donate, either that or my PayPal. Shay, since my Cash App's in the title, if you could post my PayPal and I'll pin that. But other than that, I definitely have to remember to get that Zelle set up. I just had a lot on my mind yesterday. Yesterday was like, I was worried about today because I thought today was going to be my last day in this hotel. But luckily, some people came through and they supported and they donated, and I did not have to worry about this being my last day. I was granted a couple more days. So now, I'm alleviated from that worry for a couple days, and I'm still working towards getting some things in place. I called some other people as far as some rental assistance. I'm seeing about that. I haven't heard back from them yet, but it's best to call them now. So worst come to worst, even if an emergency does happen, if I do end up in an unfortunate circumstance, God forbid, I will have some, as long as I have my phone charged, which, I'll be able to make sure I do that, as long as my phone is charged, God willing, I'll still be able to receive calls from other people because I managed to, my phone bill's paid, so I can still receive calls and things like that. So I always make sure I take care of that. So I'll have a landline, and I just won't totally be stranded, out here with no resource or no ways of communication. Always make sure I have that taken care of. But I definitely wanted to, in case, I end up not having, God forbid, which I doubt, will take place. God is good. I know I'm going to be blessed and taken care of, but still, just in case, it's always good to have a backup plan. So, if something does take place, I will have my name's already in somebody's database to where they know I need some help. So at least I'll have some help on the way and some people aware of my situation, that could be some positive things for me set in place in the near future, which is definitely a positive thing. But I appreciate you getting me on the next one. That would be cool. All right. Yo, Melvin Rodriguez came in. All right, we I don't even know how we're 15 minutes in, and we got blessed already, man. Melvin, you got food, you good? Yo, I went. I don't have food right now. There's only like restaurants around me, and I'm not sure where the nearest like grocery store is. Like right now, I just have like a couple snacks. Like I got a bag of chips. You know, that's about it. Like I'm just using everything, you know, the best way I can. So, you know, I do have to eat today. I have to make sure that I do get something to eat today. But I'm just making sure right now that I stay hydrated because it's kind of hot, and I make sure that, you know, I have at least a little something to hold me over, like a little snack or something. But my main priority is making sure that I have a place inside, all right, where I can have a bed to sleep and, you know, have be able to take a shower or stuff like that. So, you know, it's definitely good to eat, but, you know, I'm making sure that I stay hydrated, you know, so that's that. But I haven't heard back yet from any of the places that I've applied to. You know, I've been making calls and everything and checking up on the places, so I'm still waiting to hear back from some places. But yo, Jack M, I mean not Jack M, excuse me, Melvin Rodriguez just donated $100 to my PayPal. So I'm grateful. We're only 17 minutes in, and we already reached our quota for the day. Melvin Rodriguez blessed the channel, donated to my PayPal with $100. Thank you, Melvin Rodriguez. All right, Jack M, God bless you as well. Thank you. All right, shout out to everyone that has donated. All right. Definitely gonna do a shout out to everybody. If you send a donation, I will be shouting you out in the video, just so you know. Just as a thank you to you and to show appreciation. Yo, people do care, man. You see, I'm at a loss for words. It's an amazing feeling to get, you know, this amount of care from people, and to see that people do care and that people do, you know, show support. It's an amazing feeling, and I'm grateful, you know, to humbly accept, you know, help and these donations. It's very helpful in this time, you know, that I'm in, and I couldn't appreciate it more. I couldn't express it. I can't even put it into words. How grateful I am, you know. Shout out to Catherine. Shout out to Catherine Mars. Thank you, Catherine Mars, for your good word, for you know, blessing me with some positive words. Shout out to Jesse Riley. Okay, we got this message held for review. All right, yo, this channel is so great. It even even the negative people who have something bad to say can't stay away. You know, this channel is so positive, even though they know that what they're saying isn't going to come up on the screen, they still feel the need to say it. You know, this channel is so positive that even negative people are coming over here and trying to get healed. You know, that the spirit of the Lord is moving all through this channel, and, you know, hopefully the negative people come over here and, you know, they get some healing. They find something that, you know, allows them to change, allows them to grow, allows them to turn into a better person, allows them to rid themselves of that evil, negative spirit, you know. But Marcus G, yeah, I'm doing great, Marcus G. I'm doing a live stream today to raise money for my situation. I have a goal of every live stream up to this date reaching $100 so I could pay for my room that you see me in right now. All right. And a lot of my subscribers have been helping me accomplish that. We're only 20 minutes in and somebody already donated $100. So shout out to Melvin Rodriguez for making it possible. All right. We got one more day where we don't have to be, in the wilderness or, be outside and be homeless. All right. So I definitely appreciate that. All right. Not something that I'm comfortable admitting or, openly talking about, but considering my situation and the people that I have here to help me, it's been a humbling experience, but I see what God is doing in more ways than one. It's very humbling to ask for help. It's very humbling to receive help. I'm not one used to being in a situation like this, as we all, are used to doing for ourselves and taking care of ourselves. And, we see other people in a situation like this and we tend to not think we'd ever be in a situation like that. But, when you are, is definitely different. And it's definitely something that, will, it'll definitely change your perspective on things. I definitely is definitely in the works, ML. All right. I wouldn't be sitting here doing this if I had one. All right. I definitely have that in the works. All right. So I appreciate you saying that, but we already reached that point. All right. Like I'm not sure if you're just tuning in the live, but I already said I've taken care of some things like that. I already have some things in place. So now I'm just waiting. All right. So, I can't force them to give me a job. It would be nice. I can't force them to give me a job, but, I am applying and things like that. And definitely I have reached out to a lot of places. I'm just waiting for them to reach back out to me. So I'm definitely doing my part. I appreciate that. And I know some people may look at that like, wow, really? But, it is what it is. I don't take that as negative. That's still a positive thing. I don't mind work. I don't mind working. All right. I'm definitely looking forward to working. So I definitely already have that in place, ML. But thank you for the reiteration and, the positivity. You could have said anything, but, hey, what you said is still positive. May be a little harsh to some people, but I understand where you're coming from. And, I don't take that personal. Thank you for your positive recognition. All right. So I'll definitely keep that in mind. And I definitely am looking forward to getting a job. So thank you for that. All right. And when I get a job, you'll be the first to know. ML. That's good, man. You can get some food now. Absolutely. Just got to get this laptop turned back on. I'll have my laptop running for like hours at a time, but it seems that when I go live, it wants to shut off. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but I have my own opinions, as I'm sure if you've watched my channel a lot, or if you've seen any of my videos recently. But shout out to the people in the chat. But Jesse Riley, I appreciate that. I was just in Florida earlier this year. I was in Pensacola. Yo, man, look. MD. M to the D. That actually, it's funny you say that. That actually happened in Florida. It happened at the McDonald's in Pensacola. on Davis Highway. I was working at the McDonald's on Davis Highway in Pensacola, Florida, right up the street from the what's it called? The Dollar Tree, the Ross, the what's it called? The Dirt Cheap. You know, I was right up the street from all that. And I was working at the McDonald's, and, you know, they had that dead squirrel. The lady was like, hey, you know, you can eat that. And I just looked at her, and I looked at her dead in her face. I said, you eat it. And, you know, that was that. So I didn't last there long, you know. But I definitely didn't have as many problems as I would have if I just let them people walk all over me and treat me like a doormat. So, you know, it comes a time where it's like people don't let you respectfully take their BS, you know. It's like, okay, y'all are doing way too much now, and I'd be a fool to keep staying around and taking this. You know, it's like you sit there, and it's like, you know, you have to get paid. So it's like, you know what, I'll put up with this. I get a check. I only have to deal with it for about 9-8 hours, longest maybe 10 hours if I put in some overtime, maybe even 12 hours. But no matter how many hours I have to deal with this today, there's going to be a point to where it's going to stop. I get to go home, and I get to chill for the rest of the day until I have to go back. They didn't even really, you know, give me enough space to do that, because I just, like, my situation already had me a little stressed out, and I wasn't as mentally sound as I am now, you know, so I had a lot of growth to do at that point. Oh no, I just explained to you what happened. Yeah, I was, you know, staying in at this place called Homestay Lodge, and it was like, you know, it was like 400 a week. And I was staying there. I was working at McDonald's, and, you know, this lady just asked, she was like, there's this dead squirrel in the back. We need you to go get it. I went to go get it when I was sweeping the parking lot, and then the manager, somebody that is like a higher up that comes to visit the store, told me to eat it. She was like, you can eat that. And I was just like, I just told her to eat it, you know. I wasn't really playing, you know, I wasn't really trying to take that. So I was just like, you know what, you eat it. Like, I felt that I had been through enough, and I was tired of people's BS. So I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna, you know, get myself in any trouble, but I'm just going to say the same thing. Whatever game you play with me, I'm going to play with you. So you talk, however you talk to me, that's how I'm going to talk to you. Yep. So yeah, it was in Pensacola. But I mean, it was in Pensacola. That area is pretty ratchet. You know, Pensacola is pretty ratchet. So, but yeah, I was in Florida like a couple months ago, but I left because, you know, I just went out there to check some things out, and that didn't go well. Yeah, I ended up trying to see about a place in, you know, Miami or something like that. It was like this place where, you know, people were working and paying to live there, and the way they presented it on Google, it looked like, you know, it was legit. When I got there, it looked like it was some stuff, you know. Yeah, so that's a whole nother video. I'm not going to be talking about that in this video, but yeah, that was my first Miami experience. I was only there for about 2 hours before I got back on the Greyhound, and I found my way back to where I just came from in Pensacola, because I was like, whoa, you know, and I thought Pensacola was bad. You know, no offense to Florida, but you need to know where you're going, because if you don't know where you're going and you end up someplace you shouldn't be going, then, you know, you're definitely going to be in the knowing. So you're going to want to get out of there. Yeah, that was that was wild. You know, the breeze and everything. It was relaxing. It was cool. You know, I could feel the breeze. It was very, you know, relaxing. But the scenery, it just wasn't it. The scenery wasn't doing it for me, and the things that I saw were not of, you know, the Miami experience that I knew prior to date. So I was like, you know what? No. Better things coming, Drew. Keep your light, bro. Absolutely. Definitely gonna keep my light. The walk in the park video. What do you mean? What do you mean? The walk in the park video? Yeah, that was a little messed up. Better things coming, Drew. If you know anyone that needs a room in Florida, please let me know. Preferably a chosen one. I'll keep that in mind. All right, I will keep that in mind, Jesse. All right, but thank you for your offer. Thank you for your offer. I guess I should have went live when I was in. I did go live when I was in Florida. That was when I did the live about. It was when I did the live about like something about money or finances. Gotta fly, be easy. All right, Greg, take it easy. Thank you for your donation. All right, I'll see you in the next live. All right. But I hope everybody's enjoying their Friday. I'm about to get this music back on. It shut off, ironically, because, of course, I'm going live. So, of course, it has to shut off. And the other time it just plays and plays and plays. But when I go live, it turns off for some reason. But, that's neither here nor there. We're having a good time, enjoying this live. And shout out to the 29 people in the building. Hit the like button, please. So I hope everyone is enjoying their Friday. All right, mine just got a little bit better. It's a whole lot better because of all you wonderful people here in the chat. And because we have a lot of people showing that they care, spreading some love and some peace on this fantastic, flourishing Friday. So let's see what's up with my computer here so we can get this music back playing. This thing always acts funny when I'm going live. See what's up with this. So what's up, everybody? Tell me, how your day is going. What type of day you're having. Hopefully a good one. What's going on with you? What you have for lunch? What are you up to? What are your plans for the weekend? All right, it's a Friday. Tell me something good. I know somebody's doing something fun and amazing. Somebody's gonna have a good time. All right, a fun, safe time, righteously, as you should. So we got 26 people up in here. All right, we got 14 likes. Shout out to the 26 people in the chat. I'm not sure who's watching. Got that get that computer up, Druuill. Get those viruses out. It's just an old computer. It's not viruses. It's just I've had this computer for a while, and it's just acting up. It's just time for a new one. I got it off Amazon, so it's like after a while they want you to repurchase a new one. So it's like they put certain, like I Googled it and it says it's just the computer company or the person you bought it from just wanting you to buy a new one. So they put a timer on it to where like after a year or two it'll start doing something, or they give you a computer with so much time on it and then you have to either go back to them and buy a new one. It's one of those situations, because trust me, this is my laptop for my music, so I take care of this and I baby this thing, so I definitely make sure it doesn't have any viruses on it. Yeah. Thank you, Brother Drew. You have been a great inspiration in my life. Thank you. May God continue to bless you exceedingly. Salute. Bro, Steven, thank you for that. God bless you too. All right. May God continue to bless everybody in this chat exceedingly and abundantly. All right. Can't forget that abundance. All right. God bless us exceedingly and abundantly. And I believe that he's going to do just that. All right. We got a Dogo in the building, the B.I. Ilden. And 102K, I'm glad you like this beat. All right. I'm glad you think the beat is tough. All right. This is the beginning. Well, this is a more finished version of the beat that I had going yesterday in yesterday's live stream. It was pretty much just the bones of it. Sometimes, I'll have the bones playing. It might just be the melody. It might not be, have all the bells and whistles attached to it yet. So it's like I appreciate people. Like it's cool too when you guys tell me that like add this or put this in there because you guys help me out, and that's cool. Gets my mind going. I may not take the idea, but it helps me come up with something that I may want to add specifically. But Jenny Loke, I'm glad you like the music. I see you got your ears up, huh? All right, and be blessed and strong, my brother Druuill. Okay, my brother Druuill. I'm out, and I smashed that like too. Yo, 102K, appreciate you hitting that like button. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 20 people in the chat. Hit that like button. All right. This is one of the livest live. It may not be one of the biggest ones, but it's one of the livest ones. Shout out to everybody in the live. All right. We got some fly people in the chat. We got some live music where it's at. Shout out to the moderators. You got an amp in there? No, I don't have an amp. It's just straight up laptop. That's it. It's just my laptop and that's it. No amp at the moment. Only amp you see is me right here talking to you, through the live stream. That's about as amp as we gonna get. We pretty amped up, all right? Regardless of the amp, we pretty amped up. So we got 16 people. 16 people in the chat, 16 likes. All right. We don't need a lot of people for this live to be as lit as it is. All right. We're already blessed to reach our quota for the day. All right. We already reached our goal. All right. Shout out to the 17 people in here vibing with me. All right, what y'all got going on for the weekend? What y'all got planned? Hopefully, everybody's day is doing well. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hopefully, everybody's feeling good, doing well, and breaking the spells. Breaking the spells of poverty, breaking the spells of anxiety, breaking the spells of, psychological warfare, people playing games on your mind, breaking all types of spells. And I have my channel on Twitch, Druuill, where I stream. And I thank God for 6K followers. Come through sometimes to see your boy. Yo, I have to come out and check you out on Twitch, man. Yo, breaking every chain. Yeah, I have to come out and check you out on Twitch. Comment your link in the comment section. Or email it to me. Send it to my email. Explain to me how to... Yeah, send it to my email. Explain to me how to use the Twitch. I'm not really familiar with it. And yeah, I have to come on there and I'll check out one of your streams, man. Is it for gaming? Is it for music? Like, what's it for? But yeah, you got to break every chain. Got to break every chain. Shout out to the mods working hard. All right. Hit that like button, everybody. Excuse me. Getting a little hungry. So hope everybody's just enjoying themselves. God is good. All right. God loves a cheerful giver. All right. Let me pronounce that correctly. God loves a cheerful giver. All right. The more you give, the more you will receive. Some people may think that is a stretch, but not if you understand the way God works. All right. God loves a cheerful giver, and the more you give, the more you will receive. If there's something that you want and you give it, you will receive it. All right. And it's funny that somebody asked me about Florida and I brought up Miami, because when I was in Miami and I was doing a lot better financially, I saw two men sitting on the bench, and I walked over to them and I gave the one guy $40 and I gave the other guy $40. The one was awake and the other one was asleep. I tried to tap him and I put it in his bag. Now, whether the guy sitting there that walked up and thanked me left that $40 with that other man that was asleep or not, I couldn't tell you. All right, he might have walked away with $80 that day. You snooze, you lose. I don't know. But I did try my best to bless the both of them. And I always give. You know, it's nothing to me, and it's a positive thing to do. I've always liked the way it's made me feel. When I've had it and I've seen other people who needed it, that's something that I always did, and it's something that makes you feel good. All right, it's an undeniable feeling, you know, when you give, and you'll get blessed. All right, God will give back to you in ways that are past finding out. It may not be like how you think. People give, and people may think that, oh, if I give, then I'm going to get my heart's desires, or God's going to give me everything I want. God's going to do that for you regardless. But if you give when it's a time that you may be in need, it might be a time to where the good that you put out into the universe comes back to you and you're taken care of. Like in my situation right here, where I'm being helped by people, you know, that I've never met, people that you would call, some would call strangers, but I know you all aren't strangers. You all are very near and dear to me. You all are my subscribers, and you know the feeling is mutual. You all care about me, and I care about you all. So, and I'm glad to see you guys coming through and pulling through for me in my time of need. It's greatly appreciated. And most definitely, MD, we reap what we sow. We reap what we sow. And when you give, you really don't think twice about it. But then, you know, when you're in the position of receiving, it tends to dawn on you. You're like, well, you know, I did put a lot of good out there. Let's see what happens. You know, let's see how things work out. And you do reap what you sow. Whatever you put out is what you get back. Character takes you further than money. Yes, it does. All right, because there are people with money, MD, with no character. We're going to say that one more time. There are people with money, MD, with no character. There are people with money and no character. I'd never laugh at somebody that was laying down on the street. I'd never laugh at anybody that was homeless. I would never laugh at anybody that I had more than. It's not in my spirit. I would thank God and be grateful that I wasn't in that position, but I would never laugh at them. So you have to watch people who you are around and the things that they find amusing or the things that they find funny. Especially if they say they've been through something like that before. It's like, why would you find that amusing? Why would that be amusing to you? Why would you laugh at that? Especially if you went through it. How could it even be funny to you? That doesn't make sense to me, but it's not supposed to. But absolutely, Jack M, it will work out. I'm very positive about that. It's worked out thus far, and I know it's going to continue to work out. That I have absolutely no worries about or no fear about. I know God's going to come through for me. He always has, always does, and always will. We related. I've never been a scumbag either. People weird. Yo, I never understood. Your vibe is your tribe. All right. I never had that in me, you know. I've never had that in me. So that's good that you've never been a scumbag. You know, it doesn't make us any better than other people, but for like in the eyes of God, but it does make us better morally in the sense that, and I know we're not saying that we're better than anyone, but just for, you know, the humility of this whole thing. That's not why we're making these statements. It's just that it's beyond us, and we can't even begin to fathom or figure out how other people can do that, because it's like you're only the snap of a finger away from it happening to you, or a bad decision away from it happening to you, or, you know, a random occurrence happening to you. So it's like, you know, things could change so fast. I would never, you know, even want to, no offense, but like when you laugh at people in certain situations, it's like you are connecting yourself energetically to that person. And it's like, if you're not putting out an energy of giving, but you're putting out whatever type of energy you put out to them is what you're going to get back. So it's like you're going to receive some type of, it's a possibility that there may be some karma for you to receive, depending upon how you treat people and how you look at people. Always treat people with respect, and always be good to people. You never know who a person is. You know, never laugh at anybody that's doing worse than you. Never laugh at anybody that has less than you. Because it's like, why would you want to draw that into your universe? Why would you want to draw that into your reality? And if you're on a higher level than that, if you're experiencing, you know, prosperity, why would you want to laugh and create a connection to another person who's experienced poverty? You may laugh, you may think it's funny, but you're bridging a gap energetically between you and this person. Even just by laughing at them, or, you know, having something negative to say about their situation. That's why it's best, even when you see people, to just bless them. If you don't have anything to give, just bless them. If you don't have anything good to say about them or their situation, just bless them. You know, that doesn't take anything. Just to say God bless a person or to bless someone is better to do that than to have a connection to them that, you know, doesn't show God. You know that you're being a positive person. That's the best I can say about it. But yo, 102K, thank you for the $20 super chat. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for the $20 super chat. 102K coming through, saying Drizzle, I got you. God bless. I appreciate that. All right, even gave me a number 1 and a balloon. All right, appreciate the love and the support. Yeah, my girlfriend had to ask for money today on the road with a sign, and this douchebag drove by and yelled bad things at her, and now I think God is going to get him back for being a bad man. Yep, misery loves company. Haters could be motivators. Haters could be motivators. That's true. Haters always motivate me. They motivate me to do better, to not be like them, and to want to get away from them. That's the one thing I let haters do for me. I let them motivate me until, you know, there's no negative energy left. So, you know, shout out to all the haters, you know, for making this thing possible. All right, showing us who we don't want to be, where we don't want to be, the type of energy we don't want to carry, the spirit we don't want to have, and the mindset we definitely don't want to be thinking with. But misery loves company. MD, you're absolutely right. Misery loves company. But Lil Shy, that's not good that happened. But just know it's because whoever did that, you know, they saw that, you know, you guys have some potential. They saw that you're not going to be in that situation for long. And, you know, the devil was just trying to discourage you and make you think that, you know, you're not going to get the help you receive. So that's okay. You know, let people be whoever they want to be, and you're going to get blessed all in the hater's face. God's going to make sure that you get what you need all in the hater's face. They can have something negative to say all they want, but guess what? Your situation is still going to be worked out. So do your best to focus on that. I know, your girlfriend may be a little distraught over what happened. Calm her down. You guys go back to your room or to your car and pray, or wherever you go back to, pray about your situation, and just know that God's going to make a way for you, homie. All right, God will make a way for you in the wilderness. There's going to be some way, somehow, that an opportunity comes your way. All right, call every number that you can call. All right, have some things set in place for yourself. Call, any emergency numbers. Call 211, see about getting you some assistance or whatever it is you may need. All right, put some things in place for yourself, so that way when the devil tries to attack and through these petty people, you'll have some cushions to fall back on, and that should bring you some peace, because you're not solely depending on a person's yes or no. Yeah, motivate me to get away from them. MD, that's exactly right. They motivate you to take the opposite direction. All right. 102K, it says, okay, Druuill, I'm out. I'll catch you on your next live stream, brother. God bless you. Have a great weekend, Druuill. Yeah, you already know. I will have a great weekend. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for blessing me with a $20 super chat. I thank you again. And even though you're not here, if you come back and watch the live later when it's over, I always thank people when they donate, and I always thank everybody at the end of the live. So this is your thanks now, since you won't be here to make it to the end of the live. 102K, salute, thank you, and have a blessed weekend. But yeah, your haters are your biggest fans, and I'm starting to truly see that. They want more to do with you than you want to do with them, even though they deny it. It's something that you don't need them to recognize or give recognition to. It's something that you see, and it's a secret game between them and you, and they're going to keep playing it until they get the result they want. They're going to keep pushing your buttons until they cause a problem. All right, so let the haters be who they are. Let the haters be where they are, and you just do your best and continue to live your life the way God created you to live it. Being a good person, a kind person, a creative person, someone that can look past all the BS and still find a way to have a positive day, still find a way to enjoy themselves, still find a way to create the reality that they want for themselves. That's what it's all about. The devil is using them to stop you from focusing on what you need God to do for you. Whatever you focus on grows. Whatever you focus on, the universe is going to give you more of. All right, whatever you focus on, the universe is going to give you more of. These negative entities are using this program against us because they know how the program works. We focus on them, we get more of them. We get angry at them, they pop up more in our reality, creating more negative situations for us to experience. You have to defeat them and get back to a level to where, as rough as this is about to sound, you have to defeat them and get to a level where it's your new normal. Where you're like a shark swimming in the ocean. If you're an animal in the ocean, there's so many things going on around you, and each individual animal is just focused on their own life. You do have prey. You do have the animals that stalk. Whatever eats whatever that is going to stalk its prey. But guess what? You have your ways of fighting back with prayer. All right, you have your ways of fighting back, speaking up for yourself in a way to where, you let them know that you're aware of what they're doing and you're not going to participate in it. And if they continue to treat you that way, it's just going to be all out war. And war in the means of you being aware of what they're doing, evading their attacks, and having intelligent, conniving, smart ways of handling it and dealing with it. Ways that make them look dumb, feel stupid, and ashamed of themselves. All right, Alex Fox, I see you. Haven't forgot about emailing you. Been a little busy, but definitely will be doing so tonight. Hope you had an amazing day. Sending love as always. Alex Fox, it's a pleasure to see you in the chat. I hope you are enjoying your Friday and having an amazing day. All right. Thank you for coming through and bringing some of that amazing positive energy as always. All right. And I'm sending some of that right back to you right now. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and I'll talk to you then. But for right now, thank you for stopping by and enjoying the live. You could be anywhere else in the world. You could be watching anybody else in the world, but you're here with us, having a fantastic Friday and enjoying the vibes. And I appreciate that. Glad to have you. All right. Shout out to the 23 people in the live stream. Thank you, Alex, for the $30 super chat. I appreciate that. I mean, I'll keep calling them super chats. All right, but thank you, Alex, for the $30 cash app. That is greatly appreciated. All right, you are definitely showing your love and your support, all right, for me and my channel, and that means a lot to me. All right, you're definitely helping me avoid a lot of negativity and bad feelings. So thank you for that. All right. I can't express just how grateful I am. So from the bottom of my heart, a special thank you goes out to Alex Fox for her support. But we are enjoying ourselves and we are having a very fabulous Friday. All right. Shout out to everybody. You got to stay positive. All right. It's very important to stay positive because not only is the world negative, but here's the thing, right? This is the way it's set up. It's a fight for us chosen ones, as we already know, because, you know, we have the power and the presence of God in us, and that energy is authoritative. That energy is running the show. All right. That energy is demanding. It's powerful. And that's why you steal the show when you step on the scene. That's why everybody is eyes on you when you step on the scene. See, Tupac knew what he was talking about. He was a rapper and he was who he was, but he was a chosen one. All right. He went through all eyes on me. He already knew. All right. So it's like, as far as this system goes, it's so negative, and you're at a fight. I mean, you're a fighter as a positive person. All right. That's your own personal opinion. All right. You're at war with those around you, your environment, entertainment, the news. Yep, the trolls are here. And it's not necessarily that you're fighting against these things. These things are at war with your mindset. Because you, as a positive person, you have to fight off the negativity in everything that's being thrown at you. You know, you have to fight off all the negativity. Trolls, people's negative opinions. You know, it's okay, Shay, for people to say Tupac is for people to voice their opinion. You know, we don't. I appreciate you doing your due diligence, but it's okay for other people to have their personal opinion as long as, you know, I want this I want this to be a place where people can come and enjoy themselves, and even if they're a troll, they could be a troll. But as long as they're not saying anything disrespectful to the people in the chat, but, you know, Shay might be a Tupac fan, so hey, you might have disrespected her, and it's Friday too. You don't know, I don't know what she got playing in the background. She might be over there playing "Keep Your Head Up" and sending some positive energy through to the chat. So we don't know. All right, you might have just rubbed her the wrong way, and now you're out of here. You know, you got to keep your head up. All right, now this person has to keep their head up because they out of here. Okay, cool. I'm sure there was, but I know you're a very reasonable moderator, so I know you've probably given this person a couple chances already. So now they blew it for themselves. You did it to yourself. All right, but like as a chosen one, we are at war with the negative aspects of this world. All right, you got the news telling you how to feel, telling you what to think, controlling how you think, controlling how you feel. So and so got bleeped today. So and so got deleted today. So and so got wiped off the map today. This country is going at it with this country. It's like it's so many. I love Tupac, but I wouldn't remove a comment about him. I understand, Shay. I'm just teasing you. I understand. You're doing a great job, and you're very reasonable with how you do your work. All right, but yeah, it's a lot of negativity in this world, and you have to basically stay positive within it all. And when you don't have the news telling you how the world is going, you have bots, you have the people who are under this program, drones, people who have been infected, people who are of the hive mind mentality, all right, that are all connected with their negative thinking of how things are supposed to go. And if the world, they say on the news, there's no this, you have people going around, there's no this, there's not enough this, there's running out of this, the this is empty, that is empty, they don't have enough anymore, right? And it's like, there's so much in the world, it'll make your head spin. There's so much, for you to be blessed with. There's so many opportunities out there. There's so much out there. So why would you graft towards accepting the mentality that there's not enough when God created us to lie down in green pastures and for there to always be enough? You can't believe the lies. It's called tell lie vision. They're telling you what they want you to be told because they're trying to form an opinion in your mind and a perspective of how they want you to view the world, so that way you'll be in alignment with the negative frequencies that they're putting out. The devil is the author of chaos. Exactly. If you ask your grandmothers, or if you ask your grandparents' parents, they'll probably tell you that the TV used to be called the death box. You watching that old death box? They used to call the TV the death box. I know a lot of people can attest to that. Yo, shout out to William Broomfield coming through with the $30 Cash App donation. Thank you, William Broomfield. All right. All right. I apologize for mentioning anyone that did not want to be mentioned. Thank you for letting me know that. All right. Note taken. Thank you, everyone, for donating. If you would not like to be mentioned, please leave that in a message. If you don't mind me mentioning you, I'm just doing it to show gratitude and to give thanks. All right, but I will state the donation. I just won't state your name. So thank you to everyone that has donated. If you would not like me to say your name, please leave a message with the donation, and I will not do that. I apologize for that. I just saw that now. All right. Well, I mean, this generation, I wouldn't say it sucks. It has a lot of. This generation is just. It's just another form of the 90s. They show a lot of love to the 90s, but the 90s was a very classic time period. And when Eddie Winslow was Eddie Winslow, and he wasn't lost in the sauce. So somebody need to make a Get Out movie about Eddie Winslow. I'm not sure what's happening in that particular situation, but all of our prayers go, it's different for sure. All of our prayers go out to Eddie Winslow. Somebody need to make a Get Out about that. All right, somebody need to make a Get Out about that. Shout out to Eddie Winslow when Eddie Winslow was Eddie Winslow. But I think being around Carl might have did something to him. He didn't get to Urkel, but he got to Eddie Winslow. Because Carl was in the arts. Carl was in the arts. Carl was in the arts. So Carl, he was in the arts. All right. Him and Uncle Phil, might have, they might have went to some parties, some Hollywood parties. All right. So, prayers for Eddie Winslow, man. You got to get that thing together. Together, Eddie. Get it together. Get it together. I can't even spit it out. Get it together, Eddie. All right, get it together. All right. But yeah, we're definitely in spiritual warfare. The arts. The arts. All right. He was in the arts. All right. Yeah, you know what I wanted to say. All right, he went to some of those Hollywood affairs. Those Hollywood affairs where you best be prepared to say no. It was something. All right. It was something. All right. But yeah, definitely not definitely not the party for your main man. I'll say that. All right. But they had some artsy things going on, some arts and crafts parties. All right. Getting fancy, getting artsy. All right. Eddie might have seen some things he shouldn't have seen as a young actor. Okay, now he wasn't an actor. It turns out that he was an actor. Okay, so he might have been an actor. All right, Denzel Washington, actor. Eddie Winslow, actor. Okay, he was an actor. Okay, so yeah, when Eddie Winslow was Eddie Winslow, you had classic shows. You had Full House. You had the other show. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like the young teenage dude, and the show started with them on a roller coaster. 5 points to anybody who knows that show that I'm talking about. It was a show about like it wasn't Full House, but it was the show about the other family. I can't remember what that show was called. It wasn't Seventh Heaven. It started off at a fair, like the beginning of the show. I know somebody knows. Yeah, somebody said my stomach hurt from you got these actors. Actors, okay? Scarf around the neck, might shave all their head and facial hair, might just clean, no facial hair, no head hair, clean, the ad with scarf around your neck, turtleneck, It's nothing wrong with nothing wrong with whoever's an actor. If that's the style of the arts you want to entertain with, hey, different. There's some things out there for you. I like to I like to do me. I like to do me. That's all. No disrespect. I like to do me. And Alex Fox, thank you very much. Let me know, Alex, if you're comfortable with me. If I hope there's no issue with me stating that you have given. I appreciate that. Just showing my appreciation. And I know some people don't mind. They just, they want it to be from God. I understand that. Yo, Bamboo, what up? Bamboo Big Bones in the building. Shout out to Bamboo Big Bones in the building. Lovely doll, hi, I just got here. 90s talk. Drew, what's your favorite 90s cartoon? Oh, wow. Yo, y'all ain't have to do that to me. Y'all know I love cartoons. Favorite 90s cartoon. Wow. My favorite 90s cartoon. Are y'all ready? They've been doing that since the beginning of times. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. My favorite cartoon. Are y'all ready? All right, one of my favorite 90s cartoons. Wayne Head. All right, Wayne Head. One of my favorite cartoons. Wayne Head. Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? Inspector Gadget. All the cartoons that were played in the 90s from the 80s, all the 80s cartoons, because that's what they played in the 90s. A lot of the 80s cartoons, those cartoons where you couldn't help but know it was made with colored pencil. G.I. Joe, Transformers, Street Sharks. What's that one cartoon? It was before. What was the cartoon? I'm not sure if that was just artwork on the cups, or was that the actual, was that an actual cartoon? It would have been the characters on the, I'm not sure if it was the Wendy's or the Burger King, or I'm not sure if it was Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's, but it was the kids with the red hair. I'm not sure if that was an actual cartoon. The Simpsons. Wow, thank you. I'm almost canceled myself. The Simpsons, Daria, Beavis and Butthead. And you want to know what one of my favorite shows was? I'm not sure I think it might have been late 90s, but or early 2000s. PJ Projects, like when Claymations. Spawn. Spawn was one of my favorite cartoons. PJ Projects. And what else was it called? Friday. What was it called? Not Friday. What was it called? Famous Fights or something with all the famous people. Yeah, the PJs. The PJs. It was a claymation animation by Eddie Murphy about some people in the projects. It was PJ Projects. And then what else? What was that cartoon with all the celebrities? Celebrity Night Fights or something it was called. But the clay fights. I think they need to bring that back, man. They need to bring Celebrity Deathmatch. Oh my God. They need to bring that back, man. They need to bring back Celebrity Deathmatch. Internet edition. With all these new guys. Man, I don't know why they haven't brought it back yet. They're gonna bring it back soon. That was my show too. Everybody loves Celebrity Deathmatch. We got this one on this side. We got that one on this side. The little bald short dude in the ring in the center of it. Oh man, y'all love Celebrity Deathmatch, man. Celebrity Deathmatch was definitely the show for real. But shout out to everybody vibing, man. What's y'all's favorite 90s cartoon? All right, we got The Simpsons. We got Rugrats. Rugrats is just iconic, man. Rugrats is definitely one of my favorite cartoons. I had the video game for PlayStation. Shout out to everybody who had that video game for PlayStation for Rugrats, where you had the golf level, and then you had the golf level was one of the hardest levels. The Rugrats golf, that stuff was hard. And then you had the episode where, you had the level where everything was upside down and Tommy was crawling on the roof. That jump was hard. Sounds like Kanye. I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. Take that as a hey. I take that as a compliment. Hey, I take that as a compliment. Hey, I take it as a compliment. Hey, I take it as a compliment. He said I look like yay. Yo, I think Yeezy's a billionaire, right? You know, he's got the shoes, he's got the music. You know, yeah. I wonder what type of beats his daughter's gonna make, man. Like, I wonder if he's teaching her how to sample. Like that would be bad. Like not bad, but like that'd be like, excuse my French, but that'd be badass, man. Kanye teach his daughter how to sample. Yo, man, like sampling is one of my favorite things. I love to sample. Miss them days. All this extra ish is annoying. I mean, all you gotta do, all you gotta do is create your own reality, you know, and you could have the life you want. It could be whatever. I mean, can't nobody tell you, you know, what time it is. If you create your own reality and you make things how you want them to be. But I mean, I love the era that I grew up in, and I love the 90s and stuff like that. But I know, you know, things are happening right now and things are different, but that's just the progression. That's just life progression. You never know what lies ahead of you. You never know what good things are going to come. You never know what blessings are on the way. You may live through another iconic era, you know. There might be another iconic era coming soon. I mean, of course, when you're a kid, things are more fun, but you know, life is really no different. You know, you find something to be happy about. You cut off all the things that steal your joy from you. You know, you could have a job you hate and have to take care of yourself and wake up and go there every day and still be living your best life. You know, it's really all about the type of mindset that you have. So I understand where people are coming from. It's no time like the era you grew up in, you know, nostalgia and things like that. But, you know, I love each and every day of my life, whether I'm up or down. You know, I always enjoy life. Even when I was sitting outside and I was in the woods and I had no place to go, you know, as long as I could find a way to charge my phone, you know, I was all right. But, you know, even then, like, I got books. So as long as I have something to do with my mind, you know, even if I had to go to the library or something, or make a way to the library, or, you know, sit in the McDonald's and charge my phone for the time being and, you know, figure some things out as far as my situation. You know, you have to be the type of person that knows how to please themselves or knows how to entertain themselves. There we go. All right, you have to be able to please yourself and entertain yourself. All right, we got Cheech, we got Chichimi. Excuse me, I'm trying to pronounce his name correctly. We got Cheech Chimi with the $1.99 super chat. All right, shout out to Cheech Chimi. All right, much love and support coming from Cheech Chimi with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you for that. Blessings go out to you. I always see you in the lives, and now, you know, you're sending some peace my way, sending some financial support to the channel. Greatly appreciate that. Yo, Mortal Kombat was lit. All right, I had Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis. I had Judge Dredd for Sega Genesis. Like, those were my two favorite games, Mortal Kombat and Judge Dredd. You couldn't tell me nothing about those for Sega. Those were some of my favorite games. Shout out to everybody that had Sega. Yeah, Sega was that game, man. Sega was one of my favorite games. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed Sega. It was man, I had like, me and my brother would play that. We had a lot of fun playing that game. Thank you, brother, for getting me through the first half of 2024. All your messages gave me strength. You were prophesying my life. Thank you for giving me strength. May God bless you abundantly. Thank you, brother. I did not have X-Men Arcade, but yo, see, I like comments like that because I always, you know, you never know who's watching or you never know who's showing support. But it's good to know that my videos were able to greatly impact and greatly affect you that way, to where it helped you get through the first half of the year. That's a positive thing, you know. It was times where before I started creating, you know, I was like that myself. I had things that I used to help, that I still use to help get me through. So I understand when you have someone, you know, that's going through the same things as you, that has similar experiences. All right. That's a very positive thing to say. God bless you all the way from South Africa. All right. God bless you, Brandon. NBA Jams. That was a great game. One of my favorite basketball games of all time. NBA Jams. They would turn blue. You know, is that, I'm not sure. Is that the game where their heads got big? But I know that he's on fire. You know, they would catch fire, and you know, they would turn blue and stuff like that. And when they turned on fire, you could shoot it halfway across the court and it would go in. When you were on fire, it was pretty much like, you know, your player was unstoppable. You could just steal and shoot. All right, so their heads did turn big. So that's where people got that from. I knew I wasn't tripping. People got that from NBA Jams. Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. See, I have a good memory. Moonwalker, Michael Jackson Moonwalker. I don't believe I played that game. I don't believe I played that game. I know that had to be a fun game, though. But I didn't want to draw this live on out. You know, I will be going live later. I just wanted to hop on here and holler at my peeps, say what's up to everybody. All right, and God bless everyone. Thank you for your help. Thank you for all your donations. All right, I enjoyed this live with everybody. I will be going live a little later. All right, I have to go take care of some things, make sure I get something to eat, and also I have to see about some things that I put in place as far as my situation. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you everyone that stopped by and spread some love and some blessings. Thank you, Cheech Chimmy, for the $1.99 super chat. All right. Thank you, 102K, for the $20 super chat. Believe there was one more. Thank you, Greg, for the $10 super chat. All right. And someone was gracious enough to donate $100. All right. God bless you for the $100 donation. And thank you, Alex, for the $30 donation. And William Broomfield, thank you also for the $30 donation. All right. So God bless everyone in the chat. So glad I caught alive. Thank you for the positivity and great advice. We'll be back. All right. So MD, I'm sure you enjoyed those belly laughs. I'm glad you got them. All right. Shout out to everybody who enjoyed this live. I will see you all later. Peace and prosperity. We out.